What is up, weather enthusiasts? I'm your host, Pat's Path Predictor. Let's get right into the weather. Alright, so this is the situation we have right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is the NOAA prediction for the 2023 Atlantic hurricane season. They are predicting a near-normal hurricane season. El Nino above Atlantic Ocean temperatures set the stage. So this is what we got right here. NOAA is forecasting 12 to 17 named storms, winds of 39 miles per hour or higher. Those are tropical storms. Of those, 5 to 9 will be hurricanes. Winds of 74 miles an hour or higher, that's the hurricane criteria, and 1 to 4 major hurricanes, which is Cat 3 or 4 or 5 hurricanes right there. And the end, NOAA has a 70% confidence in these ranges right here. So this is the pie chart we saw last year. We have a near normal season at 40% probability, 30% probability for below normal, and 30% probability for above normal. So basically, with all the factors in play, this could go either way. This could be an average hurricane season. This could potentially be an above-average hurricane season if things fire up early enough. And it could be a below-average season if things really are slow to develop as that El Nino starts to kick in that we are all talking about. So this is what we got going on right here. After 3 hurricane seasons with La Nina present, NOAA scientists predict a high potential for El Nino to develop this summer, which could suppress Atlantic hurricane activity. The reason being is because whenever there's an El Nino, it ends up strengthening the trade winds that are in the Atlantic hurricane basin. And basically what that does is, because hurricanes do not like shear, that increases the shear, and it kind of can potentially tear storms apart if it's strong enough. So this is what we got right here. El Nino's potential influence on storm development could be offset by favorable conditions in the tropical Atlantic basin. These conditions include for the potential for above normal African monsoon, which produces basically tropical waves, as well as the extremely warm water that is in the Atlantic Ocean right here, and this is what we got pulled up. This is late May right here, and we have a massive swath of 28 plus degrees Celsius warm water, which for those of you who are in the United States, that's 82 degrees or above. Generally, hurricanes like waters above 80 degrees, so if we're seeing a massive swath over that, that's going to definitely fuel some hurricane development right there, and this is something we need to pay attention to. And I've been looking at models as well that have the shear starting in early June, collapsing for a few days, so anything that can get into there and can develop quick enough before that shear starts to ramp up slowly again, that can potentially be a really bad system that moves through over there. So that is something we need to pay a very close attention to, although I do not think it's going to be impacting the United States, primarily because of the low pressure system that is over here. It will keep things further south until probably late July, early August, those areas right there. But still something we need to monitor and something to keep in mind. So this is what we got right here, and we are still in that active period of hurricane seasons, which basically are every 30 years, and this has been going on since 1995, according to what the article says. And we do have some improvements coming up. This summer, NOAA will implement a series of upgrades and improvements. NOAA will expand the capacity of the operational supercomputing system by 20%. This increase in computing capability will enable NOAA to improve and run more complex forecast models, including significant model upgrades this hurricane season. That is good. If we can continue to upgrade these models and make them more accurate, have them run quicker, including the HWRF, those things right there, that would be awesome right there, because that could really help improve the predictability of this hurricane making landfall if it happens, and could potentially save lives, as there wouldn't be nearly as much uncertainty. The big reason there was a lot of problems with Hurricane Ian was because there was quite a lot of uncertainty, for those of you who do not remember. In fact, 6 hours before it was supposed to make landfall, according to the people that I talked to when I was down in Fort Myers, they was supposed to make landfall in the Sarasota area, and they didn't realize it actually moved far enough south to really strike Fort Myers, Sanibel, those areas right there. So if we can continue to improve the forecast track of these things and improve intensity models especially, that would be perfect right there. So with that being said, the rambling's done. Here's something pretty impressive right here. The probabilistic surge model upgrade on May 2nd, it advances storm surge forecasting for the contiguous United States, now forecasts surge and tide waves for Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands. Forecasters now have the ability to run on the model for two storms simultaneously. This model provides forecasts with the likelihood, probability of various flooding scenarios, including near worst-case scenario that improve communities, help communities prepare for all potential outcomes. That is perfect, especially after Hurricane Fiona that happened last year. Caused a huge amount of flooding, even though it was only a Cat 1 hurricane, caused a massive amount of flooding across Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic. And I hope in the future we start seeing forecast models for for surge in other areas such as Central America, Mexico, maybe even Cuba if they allow that. Hopefully Haiti, the Dominican Republic. That would be perfect right there, as well as my folks that are watching from Trinidad and Tobago. So shout out to you guys. So this is what we got right here. This is what we got right here, the National Hurricane Center Tropical Weather Outlook graphic, which gives a tropical potential formation, has expanded its forecast range to 7 days. This is perfect right there. That really goes to show that the models are continuing to improve, and I am all for it as long as these models continue to show improvement, and it appears that according to these upgrades that NOAA is touting, they are, and I'm really happy about that. So, yeah, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for today. There is a forecast out for the Pacific hurricane season. I'm going to be reporting on that. It'll be out in a couple of hours. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you want to help us out with reporting this hurricane season, please feel free to join my Discord server, Storms United. The link is in the description down below. The goal of this channel is to get more people engaged with weather. But with that being said, have a wonderful day, guys. Stay safe.